2-1 in the big. We get action going at 197, and it's one of those ranked matchups. Gavin Nelson going for Minnesota, redshirt sophomore from nearby Inver Grove Heights, and Wyatt Ingham, a guy also from a nearby area in Amory, Wisconsin, just across the border, redshirt freshman, and we're underway from Minneapolis.
These two guys are very familiar with each other. Two guys I've actually gotten the fortunate to be able to coach for a long time through their high school careers at a club called Pinnacle, just here in the metro area. These guys have trained together for many years, so they're quite familiar with each other. Expect the first part of this match to be kind of feeling each other out, getting used to each other a little bit.
Second time in 3 days, the Gophers are in action, coming off a 29-9 loss against Ohio State, second-ranked team of the country here on Friday, looking to bounce back on short rest. Nelson, though, picked up a victory that night in a sudden victory decision over Seth Shoemate of Ohio State.
Yeah, that was an extremely fun one on Friday night. Gavin, tight match, 1-1, going to overtime, found a way to, a little bit of a re-attack, found a way to get a takedown in the overtime period.
Nelson went undefeated last season, 10-0, the only Golden Gopher to finish the year unbeaten. Went to nearby Simley High School, a perennial power, and coached by former Golden Gopher Will Short. Won 3 individual state championships.
Really good hard snap there by Wyatt Ingham. He's using his hands extremely well, trying to get Gavin extended.
Ingham was one of the guys that Chris Bono, in his 8th year as the head coach for Wisconsin, said that he was really pleasantly surprised with. Took a big step forward from last year to this year.
Wyatt's always been kind of, a little bit of a late bloomer, I guess you could say. He won state titles his junior and senior year in high school. Won actually a USA Wrestling preseason national title his junior year or senior year of high school as well. So he's just kind of always leveled up as he gets more, a little more comfortable, a little more experience at the level he's competing at. He just keeps getting better and better.
He was 3-4 a season ago, off to a 10-3 start this season. Final minute of this opening period. This is one of those swing matches, and one like this where you really got to get, if you can get bonus points out of it, you'll take it. But this is one where both sides feel really good about their chances coming into it.
We've got somebody's bleeding. Looks like Wyatt Ingham's bleeding out of the nose a little bit, so a little break in the action. You're seeing Gavin. Gavin's always going to be very good at, from their feet. He's trying to get to his underhooks, trying to score from his underhooks offense. Wyatt's doing a good job of using his hands and trying to keep a little bit of space, a lot of snaps, a lot of fakes, try to keep Gavin guessing a bit.
And Wyatt again, of course, from Amory, Wisconsin. It's about 60 miles from here, and it's well represented inside Maturi Pavilion today. Coy Hopke will see in the second match. Also from there, they were high school teammates, and we've got Amory Youth Wrestling in town. So it's a well-represented community here at Maturi Pavilion today.
Gavin again trying to build trying to find those elbow controls. Stall warning against Gavin Nelson.
Trying to get something in the final seconds of this opening period.
There's that underhook we were talking about with Gavin. He's into a leg, but Wyatt trying to sit the corner.
Now some action late, but nothing doing. 3 minutes gone by.
Yeah, fun little flurry to close that one out. And that's, sometimes you end up seeing guys will really make an extra push to get a takedown late in a period, because if I get a takedown with 7 seconds left, 10 seconds left, then I only got to ride that guy for, another 7 or 10 seconds, whatever. And it's almost like you're getting an extra point. You're not giving him a chance to get that escape. It just becomes a, 3-point takedown, nothing for the other guy. You see Gavin as he comes up here right out of that lefty high C into lefty underhook into a regular high C. Wyatt's trying to sit the corner here. Gavin's doing a good job keeping his shoulder in the hip pocket.
Ready to start period number 2. Nelson will be on bottom. Look for that escape point. Trying to get those hips up and out.
Gavin up to his feet. Good job getting his hips away.
And gets the first point with the escape. 9 days off for Wisconsin. They were last in action January 16th. They picked up a victory over Northwestern that night. 10-1 start for the Badgers this year. Their best start in 19 years. Their lone loss came at Iowa back on January 9th.
Gavin's feet, you kind of seen he's starting to step a little bit heavy. Wyatt's doing a good job of keeping him kind of moving at all times. Some of those heavy steps, if you start to time those right, you can get in on the legs pretty deep.
He's not opening himself up, not giving Ingham a whole lot to work with.
Right here, Gavin's got to find a way. He had that left-handed underhook and was in good position. He's got to use that to pull Wyatt down to his knees. Going to go to a little bit more advantageous position.
Another flurry here in the final minute of the period.
We've seen a lot of leg attempts out of Ingham in a row here. Gavin needs to answer this one. It's like both nose plugs came out during that, that scramble, so we're gonna have to clean those up.
Both sides understand how important this and how crucial this 197 match is.
Absolutely, it's the duel. If you kind of look at it on paper, there's maybe 3 matches where the Gophers are probably favored a little bit more. 1 match where Wisconsin's probably favored a little bit more, and then you got 6 very, very competitive matches, and this is one of them. Actually, the first 3 are all 3 included in those 6. So I think that both coaches know, hey, we got to get off to a good start here in this one.
And off to a good start as far as being a fan and enjoyer of wrestling. A couple top 30 guys going at it to start the afternoon from Minneapolis. Closing seconds of the second period. And Nelson will take a 1-0 lead to the third.
Expect we'll see Wyatt take bottom and start the third. Yep, that's where he's going to go.
Looking for the escape to tie things up early in the third and gets it.
Yeah, both guys didn't seem all that interested in riding when they each had a chance on top. We'll settle this one on our feet.
Nelson got a sudden victory decision on Friday night.
Gavin's got to be aware right now. He has been warned for stalling. Got to hit that stalling in the first period. Got a minute and a half here. He needs to, every time that Wyatt's attempting a shot, he needs to answer that. If he defends it, we gotta answer it back. And Wyatt, he's doing a good job using his hands. Kind of everything's in motion. He's always moving his feet, moving his hands. And there's the second stall warning. It's gonna be a point for Wyatt Ingham.
Now time's starting to become a factor.
Wyatt's certainly been the aggressor, I think, through the first 3 periods. Gavin, from his perspective, needs to find a way to get to those underhooks where he's very, very good from.
After Gavin Nelson, you got to go with the attack here in this final minute. Got to be the aggressor and find a way to even things up. There he goes.
There's a go-behind takedown for Gavin Nelson to take a 4-2 lead.
The pressure put back on Ingham.
And a very good mat return. Right now, Gavin needs to know where he's at on the mat there. Yeah, that's a good job, but just getting a couple extra seconds. He's riding, he knows he's near the edge. He can get a couple extra seconds of riding time and also shorten this third period up a little bit.
How about the timing from Gavin? Knew when to attack, he played it really well.
Mm-hmm.
And now the pressure on Ingham with 34 seconds left in this match.
Caution against Gavin. Get a couple of those.
Ingham trying to get a point back.
Gavin doing a better job riding here. He's got that wrist control. Wyatt's trying to roll that wrist free on bottom. Got to clear it.
Ingham's got to flip the script quickly.
A bit of a
right back down.
Late attempt by Ingham, and it's just going to be nothing left. Gavin
Good start
Nelson.
for Minnesota.